How has his professionalism affected this whole group's professionalism?
I think for us young guys, we really rally around that, especially when you have, arguably one of the best players to play our game right now in at 9 a.m. lifting weights, getting extra shots up. For us young guys, it just shows us what it takes to be great, and I think everyone's leading by his example, following his lead.
How's it affected you personally? What have you done differently?
Well, I've always been a hard worker, but I think just seeing his demeanor and how he comes in every day ready to work, and he basically punches the clock in. And for myself, that's something that you want your leader to do, and I think all of us are following suit.
Why is that accountability so important for an organization?
I think for the long season and the process, if we don't cut no corners, it definitely pays off in the long run, and then it starts from the head of the snake, which is Bron. And with him not cutting no corners and coming in every day and doing the right things, that's going to help us tremendously down the road.
You were obviously close to him for quite a few years now, but given the fallout after he was gone, did you ever feel like you had to hide that or keep that relationship quiet just because you were here and people here didn't like him very much? Did it ever make for a strange dynamic for you with that relationship?
No, not at all. Me and LeBron's relationship is bigger than basketball. So, him being in Miami, me being in Cleveland, that's just us, playing on different teams. That still doesn't, change our relationship. When he was down there, I was still communicating with him, and we still talk back and forth. But now it's great to have him back.
There's been talk about this offense being intricate and free-flowing. And for the big man position, is it different than other offenses as well? And what does it require of you?
I think for us as bigs, as long as we, set screens and stay active, things will go our way. Our offense is a lot of motion, a lot of movement without the ball. So as long as guys are making hard cuts, it really spaces up for everyone. And with all these great players we're playing on the court with, especially with our starting unit, it's for bigs. You just got to finish around the rim.
Maybe hard to quantify, but how much stronger do you feel as opposed to last year?
You looking?
Fred, you tell me. You watched all 82. How I look? How I'm looking at it. No, I do feel much stronger coming into this year. Jason. But no, I've worked a lot this summer, just trying to get stronger, especially with the new additions to our team. Guys are ready to play 5 and 4. So if I'm playing at the 5, you're gonna play against bigger, stronger guys. So I want to be prepared for that, and I think it's paying off pretty good so far.
How do you feel? How do you feel you compliment Kevin Love in the front court?
Well, Kevin's a stretch 4, probably one of the better three-point shooters in our league. So with playing with him, he's going to pick and pop a lot, and for me, that's just going to let me clog up the paint and do what I do great, which is play around the rim and get offensive rebounds and just quick putback. So we complement each other pretty well, and then both of us just going to have to battle for the boards.
When did you put it in your head that I would have to prepare to possibly play some center?
I'm a basketball player in the day, and I played a little bit of center, my first couple of years here, so it's nothing new to me. And if you look at our league now, a lot of five men are becoming a little bit more mobile. You look at the Spurs, they got Thiago Splitter, and they had Chris Bosh playing the 5 a little bit down there in Miami. So the 5's kind of changing. Besides Marcus All and Roy Hibbert, the 5s aren't really as big as they used to be. So I'm prepared and watched a lot of film over the summer on the other centers around our league.
Is it more pounding when you play center? That may sound silly, but you wake up the next day feeling more sore after you played center the night before?
No. I think if you play in the post, you're always gonna get beat up. I think it doesn't really matter if it's the 4 or the 5, but as long as you take care of your body and rest, and I think it's a good thing I'm 23.
Was there ever concern you were going to lose your starting spot only because Kevin's here? I know you don't want to talk about the contract, but it is kind of a contract year for you coming up. Was there ever concern that your minutes were going to go down, your production might go down at a pretty bad time for you personally?
I think my concern was just how can I help this team, be better? How can I help us take that next step in the right direction, and what I need to work on to help our team be successful. That's where my mind is right now, and it's about winning. And I think that's everyone's mindset coming into this year.
Thank you, Tristan.